G'day everyone, welcome to Lake Buffalo. Lake Buffalo is Wangarata's water supply or main water supply. It's a 24,000 megalitre lake on the Buffalo River 20 kilometres south of Myrtleford. It's a popular lake for people fishing for redfin, which is what I'm doing today. In the last few years we've seen stockings of golden perch into Lake Buffalo. They haven't taken off to the best of my knowledge, but I do know that there are some very large golden perch in here. I have seen one come out that was over 4 kilograms, which is around about 60 centimetres or 10 pound. There are a few yellow belly in here, but not huge amounts. They've also started stocking it in the last couple of years with Murray cod, and I've had reports, I've actually seen photos of Murray cod up to 60 centimetres coming out of the lake. It's not at its peak yet, it's only in its infantry stages as a premium fishery, but if all goes to plan, in the next few years Lake Buffalo will be like a miniature Lake Eildon. It's just a sub-alpine lake at the foothills of the mountains. It's been stocked with native fish and it has a great population of redfin. For years and years people have been coming up here targeting these redfin, including myself. It's been known as a good redfin fishery, and it still is a good redfin fishery today, and it's well worth a visit, and it's a beautiful place. I don't think there's any camping allowed on the lake, so it's day tripping. If you're up this way fishing and you need to pick up some tackle supplies, Myrtleford has a great tackle shop down there. Drop in and see Rob at Inside Outback, and he's got all your tackle needs covered while fishing in the Myrtleford area. But anyway, today, Lake Buffalo, chasing redfin in this beautiful part of the world. I apologise for the poor light. I don't want to have the pine plantation in the background. I want to get the water in the background, so I'm standing side under the morning sun. Anyway, let's go and see if we can catch a fish. I'm starting off with a Strike Tiger 3-inch curl tail grub in the white bait pearl colour, soft plastic, with a Strike Tiger jig head. It's a, what size was it? 1/8 of an ounce, size 2. Size 2 hook, 1/8 ounce jig head. Okay, let's go out and see if we can catch some redfin. Got one. My wife's in the background here and she's just caught one with her very first cast. Bring it over here. What, did you just catch her on a jig head without a soft plastic on it?
Yeah, it's a soft plastic on it.
I think you need a new one, a new soft plastic. Hang on, let's reel this in. Hang on, I'll let that sink. In case you're wondering who I'm talking to, my wife is here with me, but she's a little bit camera shy. She's just caught a small redfin on her first cast. It's not a big fish, about 4 inches long, on this little Strike Tiger white bait pearl 2-inch grub, which was absolutely wrecked. She's just grabbed it out of my tackle box, but she caught a redfin on her first cast. Although the grub's still there, it's just not in very good shape. So if you're wondering who I'm talking to in the background, that's my wife. Quite often my wife and my kids are with me when I'm filming, and you don't see that, and I paint this image of this guy that just goes fishing all the time and whatever, but don't make the mistake of thinking that I just abandoned my family, because quite often they're with me and you just don't even know because they don't appear on camera. Would you like me to rig a new soft plastic up for you?
It's alright.
You sure?
Right.
I got one. No, I lost him. I had a touch. I've got one. my wife just caught one, now I've caught one. Oh wow. They are very small. Look at that. That is tiny. It's about 4 inches long. But I tell you what, with the Murray cod that have been stocked into this lake, my wife just hooked another one. There's redfin galore at Lake Buffalo, folks. If you want to take your kids somewhere fishing, bring them to Lake Buffalo. With them, yeah, hold your rod tip up so it doesn't break the line. Bring him over here. We've been here all of about 2 minutes. We've made a bit muddy. Alright. Oh yeah, the fish are getting bigger. We're up to about 12 centimetres. This one has to die because he swallowed the hook. So what I'm going to do, it looks gross, put my fingers under his gills, bend his neck back. He's got a broken neck and he is as dead as a doornail. With redfin, some people kill every redfin they catch. Some people believe that there's a law in place that says you have to kill every redfin you catch. There's actually not here in Victoria. I release most of mine, unless I catch a nice one. Something like that I've had to kill and it's too small to keep, I'll throw it out on the water and a sea eagle or a whistling kite or something will find that and come down and eat it. If not, a yabby will eat it when it washes up on the bank. Now here in Victoria, the law says that you're not allowed to be in possession of live redfin. In other words, I can't put that in a live well, technically speaking. I can't put it in a bucket. I cannot put it in the car and relocate it into my farm dam or a friend's dam or another waterway. That is illegal, and it's actually stupid, because there's some areas in the state with some very vulnerable native species of fish that just cannot coexist with redfin. So do not put them in a bucket of water and take them anywhere. But as far as releasing them where you catch them, the law states that you can put them back where you've caught them, but you just can't keep them alive. So I choose to put them back. I could take them out and try and thin the numbers out a little bit in the hope that we might catch some bigger redfin. Or in this case, I know that there's a heap of yellow belly and Murray cod in here, then some of them are getting a bit bigger. And in the next few years, these redfin are going to put on an absolute smorgasboard, and we're going to catch cod and yellow belly with guts that are bigger than mine. When I was here the other day, it was blowing a gale.
Was it?
There was waves were like 2 foot high nearly.
It's got one.
Another one. You're on fire.
A bit bigger.
Yeah, I got one too. We've got a double hook up.
Ah, he got off.
Here's mine. Bring yours over here. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. I want the camera to see this. We've got a double hook up, folks.
No, he got off.
Ready to see mine and Loretta's? Bring it over here. Bring it over here. Bring it over here. We've got a double hook up, and have a look to see who's biggest. Here's mine. Here's Loretta's. Apparently it put up a great fight. I've got him. She says it's a bit bigger than the last one, and she put in a heap of weed. There's my little one. Having a ball, folks. We've been here 10 minutes. We've caught probably 8 or 9 redfin and some weed. Having a ball. You right there?
Yeah.
That reminds me when we used to go crayfishing when I was a kid with Dad. I'd be pulling the net up. I'd be saying, "Oh, there's something in this one, Dad. This is real heavy, you know. There's something in this." And you'd pull the net up, and it'd be empty. Oh, it must be just a heavy bike rim.
Yeah.
Must be just a heavy net. Need to break into song, I reckon.
Get it.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Go to Lake Buffalo. Oh, yeah, I had one on and he got off. He mangled up me soft plastic.
This is fun.
What's that?
It's fun.
It is great fun, isn't it? I love it. It's peaceful, it's happy, and it's all things positive. Got him. Oh, he got off. He felt a little bit bigger. Got him. Another one on the same cast. Sometimes when they hit the lure further out, they feel a bit bigger than what they actually are.
Oh, do that?
Yeah. If I hold it real close to the lens, it'll look bigger. Rightio, folks. The battery went flat on a video camera that I was using, which was my digital SLR. So I've swapped over to my video camera sunglasses. I've still got the same Strike Tiger 3-inch curltail grub and the 1/8 ounce jig head. Meanwhile, Loretta's sitting beside me here. She's got a sore back, so she's sitting down and she's catching fish while she sits 10 feet up the bank, and she's still catching them. It's a bigger one, she says. I think it's just got a heap of slime wrapped around it. Yeah, Loretta's got a heap of weed again, but there is a fish in amongst it. Really is a beautiful lake, isn't it? That's Mount Buffalo over there. Victoria's first ever ski run and ski resort was up there at Mount Buffalo. Yep. What's that? That's the speed restriction. Yeah. I've got to fish as soon as I hit the water then. At this stage it feels like an absolute behemoth because I've got about 400 kilometres of line out, but as it comes in it will probably feel smaller. Yeah, you're not allowed to go as fast. Like once you go through that little skinny bit up there, it opens right up into a big bay and there's no water skiing or anything allowed, so they're allowed to water ski on this lake. But not past them buoys. There's a 5 knot limit on the other side of them buoys. That's what them buoys are for. It's a bit bigger than most of the other ones actually. You'd nearly fillet that fish. Look at that. Look at that, I've just caught this little redfin, and as I've lifted it out of the water, it's regurgitated another small redfin. And that's what happens. These fish eat, whoops. These fish eat these fish. The little ones. But it's the big fish that eat these ones are the ones that I'm after today. Haven't seen any yet. But these ones have their place because they provide hours of entertainment while you wait for the big ones to come along. There we go. Earlier I mentioned about a redfin that I threw in the water and I said with a bit of luck a whistling kite or a sea eagle will take it. There goes a whistling kite. Did he get it or is he coming? He's going to come back. Here he goes. Here he comes. Here he goes. He wants it. Here he goes. Nah. I might be just a little bit too close to it. Hopefully he goes and has another go. Maybe I'm too close and he's coming down, he wants it. Here he goes. He missed it again. He's got it that time. There goes the whistling kite, hey? He's flying away with a redfin that I had to unhook. And in the background, here comes a bigger bird, which I think might be a sea eagle, is it? Oh no, I think it's a heron, actually. How cool is that to see that whistling kite take off with my little redfin? It isn't, it's another whistling kite. Rightio, folks, Lake Buffalo. At the moment, the redfin are going nuts. We are catching a fish a cast, or maybe not a fish a cast, but I reckon we've probably not been in longer than half an hour. I've probably made 40 or 50 casts and caught 30 or so redfin. Haven't caught one big enough to fill it yet. That's usually the case when you get big numbers of redfin, that you don't get big fish. There are funny species of fish of redfin. They can just disappear for no reason. They're very, very cyclic. They have cycles. I don't understand it. Some years Lake Buffalo fishes really, really poor, and some years it fishes great. And this year, at the moment, it's fishing really good. But the beauty of these small redfin is that they are easy to catch. Now is the best time you'll ever find to take your kids fishing. If you've got kids that want to go fishing or are nagging to go fishing, or you just want them to go fishing to get them away from their computers and whatever, bring them up to Lake Buffalo, walk along these grassy flats right around the lake. There's easy access to the lake. You can just walk around casting small soft plastics and bladed spinners, even little minnows. Minnows are a bit tricky because they might get weeds, but shallow running minnows are fine. Just walking around, your kids will catch fish and they'll have a ball, and it is one of the best parts of the world. Thank you very much for watching, and if you would like to support my channel, make sure you share it on your social media and stuff like that, because the more people that watch me, the more encouraged I am to keep making these great videos. Thank you very much for watching.